everybody, it's Gare here, and we are on another wonderful trip of garage sailing on this fantastic Saturday morning. It's about 8 o'clock. We got off to a little bit of a late start. We were kind of sleepy, so yeah. We have about 50 sails to hit, and I'm still pretty feeling pessimistic after the last couple weeks of not finding much. I've already hit about 5 so far and haven't found one thing. So I'm already off to a bad start, not feeling too good about the rest of the day, but we'll see how it goes, and I'll, keep you guys informed. We'll see you later. So far we're doing okay, found some pretty good stuff so far. I had to tell you guys a story though really quick. I went to a sale, walked up, it's a really trashy house, a lot of crap out there for sale, and the guy that's sitting there, I asked him if he has any video games for sale, and he's kind of an older dude, he's bald, got a really long shaggy beard, missing many of his teeth, wearing very ratty clothes. And when I asked him for video games, he has the audacity to say, "Oh man, we don't mess with that crap. That shit'll rot your brain, buddy." And I just had to laugh at the irony. I laughed and walked off. Because clearly what he was doing wasn't doing so. Kind of pissed me off when he said that. But anyway, I just had to share that with you guys, so. I'm going to keep hitting some more sails, and we'll see you soon. Alright guys, it is about 12:30. We are all done garage sailing. Today was such a success. I'm just amazed at how much stuff I got today. So definitely redeemed from the last couple weeks. I'm very excited to get home, clean all the stuff up, and show you guys what I got. So we'll see you in a little bit. Hey, what's up guys? It's Gare back at the house after a pretty long day of garage sailing. We wrapped it up about noon 30. It's really hot out today. It's a gorgeous day, really sunny. But we got out the house. We got pretty early. I think we were out the door by 7:30. And I got a lot of stuff today, so I was really happy with what I got. I didn't really feel the urge to keep going on and getting more stuff. I was sweating my butt off. I'm pretty sure I got sunburn on my neck from being outside today so much. There's a lot of community sales, so it was a lot of just being outside and running up and down the street. So definitely got my workout for the day. But first, before I show you guys what I got this week, I first want to apologize. I know I did my 100 subscriber contest, it was about a week and a half ago, and I had planned on doing a video earlier this week to announce the winner, so that way I could get the the prize set out. Unfortunately, I just started nursing school this week on Tuesday actually, and long story short, it's an accelerated program, so I greatly underestimated how hard it was going to be, how time consuming it was going to be. I mean, they're literally just throwing tons and tons of information at us. So, I'm pretty much there from like 7 in the morning until 4 or 5 p.m. So by the time I get home, I'm exhausted. I still have homework and studying to do. So again, I really apologize for that, guys. I will do either a video this evening. If not, I promise I'll do one tomorrow to get the winner announced and get that all taken care of, because I do want to get that sent out. And I recently just hit 200 subscribers. So again, thank you guys so very much for subscribing. I know I did that contest, around 150 mark, but I've been getting a lot of new people recently. So to all you new guys, thank you so much for checking my channel out and subscribing, and thank you guys to everyone who's been with me from day one. I know I thank you guys like every week, but I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So yeah, again, I got a ton of stuff today. I got a ton of crap this week, so I'm gonna just try to speed through this. I don't want to make this video too long. The first thing that I'll show you guys here is a huge lot of stuff we got at Toys R Us last night. If you guys haven't heard about this, basically Toys R Us they're kind of going through their inventory to clearance out a lot of, a plethora of, overstock that they have basically. So what they're doing is they're going through all the stuff that they have extra of, that they can't seem to sell, and they're clearancing it out for like super crazy prices. They'll have green stickers and blue stickers, which means they're 70% off. And there's other color stickers for like 50, 60, and like I said, 70. So I highly encourage you guys to go to your local Toys R Us store this weekend and check it out. Each store is a little bit different. I don't know if they all participate in this. And what they're clearancing out also really varies. It just depends what they have in extra stock of, what they're trying to get rid of and whatnot. And just definitely check it out. There's some amazing stuff, and I'll show you guys what I got, and I'll let you know what I paid for it. So the first thing I'll show you, my daughter's really proud of this, so I'll do this first. For the Disney Infinity Pack, they have those little power hexagons or whatever. She got one. If you want to show them what you got, I don't know if you guys can if you can see it, but is a little 2-pack of the little what do you call those, Naya?
I don't know what they're called, like little worlds that you can go to.
Yeah, they're like little expansion packs, little extra worlds you could play on in the game. But yeah, she got 2 of them for, I think they're usually like $5, but she got it for 2, so she was really happy to get that. Something else that we got her was a little pack of Nintendo styluses or styli. I'm not sure how you say that properly. They're little girly ones, you know. She loses them all the time. I lose them sometimes, so it's kind of nice to have some extras. Usually it's $4.98, but I want to say we paid like $2 for them when it's all said and done, so that's good to have. And then I picked up a couple of PS Vita games. I don't have a Vita yet, but these were so cheap I couldn't pass on them, and I'll eventually get one. And they're pretty good games. So first up is Resistance: Burning Skies, and as you can see, it's usually $29.99. Got it for $9. And then I got Touch My Katamari, which sounds very naughty, but same thing, $29.99. Got it for $9. I love this series, so I was really happy to grab this. Alright, and then for the PS3, I got the Jak and Daxter HD Collection. Usually $19.99, got this for $6? Yeah, $6. Next up is Tekken Tag Tournament 2 for the Xbox 360. Same with this one, it's usually $19.99, got it for $6. Next up, I got DMC Devil May Cry. Same thing, $19.99, got it for $6. I was kind of on the fence about this because I'm a huge fan of the original series, you know, with the white-haired Dante. I absolutely love his style. I thought he was such a badass in high school. I always dreamed about, like, growing my hair out, dyeing it white, getting a red trench coat. He's just so badass. He's a ripped dude. He's got that cocky attitude, which is exact opposite of me. And he's got those one-liners. He's just so cool. And you know, I saw the previews of this. A lot of people trash on this one because, you know, the new Dante, he's kind of like, what do people say? He's like white trash. He's really emo. It just looks really weird, but I want to give it a try. For $6, I figured why not. Thank you. And then I picked this up. The only reason I grabbed it was because, well, I'll show you. It's Fortune Street for the Wii. And the reason I grabbed it was, one, because it's got a lot of Nintendo characters. You know, there's Mario, there's Donkey Kong, Yoshi, and then there's a little blob from like the Dragon Warrior series, or Dragon Quest. And also because it's made by, if you can see down there, it's made by Nintendo and Square Enix, which you don't really see that too often. So, I don't know. I think it looks kind of like Monopoly or something. I really don't know anything about it, but usually $39.99. I think I got this for like $12, so it was a pretty good deal. I'll probably keep it sealed, honestly. Okay, this one was not on clearance, but I've been wanting to get it for a while, and it was a pretty good price. It was kind of a goober on their part, but it's the Hori, you know, 3DS XL carrying case. It's got the little Mario on it. It's really cool. I like it a whole bunch. And the zipper, if you can see that there, they're little 8-bit coins. It's just a really cool case. Usually I think it's like $16, but they had it, I don't know what they did. They had 2 rows of these. One row said $16.99, the other row said like $10.99 or something like that. So I told the dude at the counter, he basically gave it to me for like $10 or $11. So I got a pretty good deal on it. I was really happy with it. I want to get the Luigi one, but they didn't have it, unfortunately. Okay, next up, this one I was really happy to get. It's the Nyko Charging Station Quad. So this will hold 4 Wii controllers with the rechargeable battery packs. And it does come with the rechargeable batteries. We've got one of these, but it only holds 2. And I think those batteries, they've been used so many times, they don't hold very good of a charge anymore. So I was really happy to get this. Usually it's $39.99, got it for $12. I should have grabbed 2 of them. I mean, that's a really good deal, and it just comes in handy because we've got a ton of Wiimotes, and I really want to get like the Mario one and the Princess Toadstool ones to use those. So, all right, and then next up is a couple of Wii U accessories for the gamepad. The first one here is a Super Mario kit, and basically it's just, as you can see on the back, it's got like a little rubber grip for the edge. A little faceplate that's got all kinds of Mario stuff on there. It looks like a carrying pouch, I guess maybe for the Wii Pad itself. I don't know if it'll fit in there. And then a little Mario stylus. So it's really cool. Usually $14.99. Got it for like $4 or $5. And then also got, it's basically like a little condom for the Wii pad that goes around the front to kind of protect the screen. And there's 3 of them in here. There's like a close-up of Mario, a little red one with the coins, another one with Mario and the coins, and then just kind of a black one with all kinds of random Mario things like stars and coins and stuff like that. Usually $9.99. Got this for like $3 or $4. And I really want this. We have cats, so they're always shedding fur. There's always cat hair getting on there. There's always little smudges from my kids playing with it. So I was really happy to grab this. Thank you. And then the last couple things I got here was a couple box sets. This is the Lego Star Wars 3 for the Nintendo DS. And the thing that sold me on it is it comes with a little Jango Fett bobblehead. I am a huge Star Wars fan, but I'm like utterly obsessed with Boba Fett. And this is, that's close enough to me. So, got this. It's usually $29.99. I think it was like $12. And then the last thing that we got here, kind of a similar thing. It's the Lego Batman for the Nintendo Wii, and it also comes with a little Funko Pop Batman figure. On the back, it shows you can also get one with the Joker, which I much rather would have gotten, but this was the last one they had, so I was just happy to get it in general. So like I said, guys, if you can, try to get to Toys R Us. I think they still have the sale going on, and it's just a phenomenal deal to get some really stuff for really cheap. Really good stuff for really cheap. What I'll do, I'll leave a link below with the Sheep Ass Gamer article that talks about it, so you guys can go check that out. But yeah, I spent a lot of money yesterday. I think like a little over $100, but the receipt shows you how much you saved, and I think we saved about $220. So I was very, very happy with that. So next up, this is nothing special, just some GameStop grabs. Basically, my wife and I, last weekend, we went to Five Guys to eat. And if you guys have a Five Guys in your area and you've not been there, I highly recommend you go check them out. They are amazing. Their burgers are great. Their fries are great. Their hamburgers, it's just, oh, it's so good. It's bad. I mean, it's probably really bad for you. It's probably why I'm getting this little paunch here. But their food is so good, and it's really well priced. Anyway, I'm not being paid by them, by the way. They're just really good. But, yeah, anyway, so we went there to go eat, and there's a GameStop right next door, so we always stop, check stuff out. And I ripped the stickers off these already, so I can't remember what I paid, but I think all of these were under $5. So, grab some more Wii games, kind of beef the collection up. And these are games that either look really interesting or I've heard about. Anyway, first up is Boom Blocks, which I really knew nothing about. The only reason I grabbed it was because it was cheap, and also because it was on Metal Jesus Rocks, his Hidden Gems video. Next up was the Secret Saturdays Beast of the Fifth Sun. I've never heard of this. I don't know anything about it. It looks interesting. The artwork looked kind of neat. I guess it's a Cartoon Network cartoon, so I don't know. I figured why not. It was like $2 or $3. Next up was Puzzle Quest Challenge of the Warlords, which again I know nothing about it. I love puzzle games, and the thing that sold me on it was the artwork. If you can see it there, it looks really badass. It looks like an RPG, so that's the reason I picked it. And it was cheap also. And this one, this was like $5 or $6, but again, I saw it on Metal Jesus Rocks Hidden Gems video, and it looked like a lot of fun. This is Overlord Dark Legend, and basically, I think what it is like you play the role of a bad guy, like a lord trying to take over the world, and you send out your minions to kind of do your dirty deeds. So it looked like a lot of fun. They only had one. I've been checking the other stores; they didn't have it, so I was really glad to pick that up. Thank you. Okay, so next up, this was a couple more things I got throughout the week. First up, I got Drakengard 3, and this is the limited edition box set from Square Enix, so you had to order from them. I've got the first two for the PS2. I've never played them, but they look utterly fantastic. And when I saw this for pre-order, they only made like 5,000, so I knew it was going to sell out fast. I jumped on it, and I got really lucky that I got my hands on it. And I'll tell you guys a story behind this really quick. If you guys know anything about Square Enix, they go through some company called like Digital River Media or Digital River something. And they're kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. Whenever you order stuff through them, they charge like crazy shipping rates. If you don't spend $100, you have to pay shipping, which is like $10 or $12. So what I did was I ordered another item so that way I could get something else cool that I wanted, as well as get free shipping, just to make it worth it. So what I did is I ordered this, and I also ordered a Sephiroth Trading Arts Kai figure. It's like it's a little tiny figure of Sephiroth. He's got little head, little cartoon anime face, and everything. It's really cute. And apparently, unknowingly to me, the Sephiroth figure went out of stock but right before this was released. So I waited, waited. This never showed up, never even got shipped. So I had to call the company, found out, that the figure was out of stock. They weren't sure if they were going to even get any more in. So I decided just to go ahead and cancel the Sephiroth figure. That way I'd get this, eat the shipping charges, pay for it. Because what I've heard that they'll do is the way they do it is if one of the items that you buy with another item is not in stock, they won't ship that item and then ship the other one to you. They will wait until the other one comes back in stock, if it ever does, and then they'll ship it to you. And what I've heard that they'll do sometimes, if they have an item for too long, they'll just sell it from underneath you. They'll cancel your order, sell it to the next person, and get their money. And I really didn't want to miss out on this, so I kind of had to go through that route. So I finally got this. I'm really excited about it. And I think what I'll do is either tonight or tomorrow, I'll do an unboxing video of this. I'm sure there's probably like 1,000 on YouTube already, but, I'm kind of getting into these unboxing things. I got some pretty good feedback on my last one, so I'll definitely do that. I got this one. And then the next one I got, a couple weeks ago or last week, I told you guys about the, some of the games I get from a small store where they clearance their games out for really cheap. This was another one that my mother-in-law picked up for me, so thank you, Lisa, if you're watching this. It was kind of a birthday gift. They had Tomb Raider for the Xbox 360 on clearance, if you can see that, for $8.99. So I was really happy to get that. I was actually going to buy this for like $20 anyway, so she saved me $12. So, or actually $20 because she gave it to me for my birthday. Okay, so next up I'll jump into all the stuff I got garage sailing today. The very first thing I got this morning, he didn't have any games that I really wanted. He had some stuff, but nothing really great, and the few things he did have were really scratched, so I didn't want them. The only thing I walked away with was this little power-up. It's basically a light switch. So what you do is you attach this to your light switch, and this little joystick here, this turns the light on, turns it off. And it's really cool. There's a power switch on it. You can push this, and it'll make noises. It's really, really cool. I haven't installed it yet because basically where my light switch is, I've got a gaming shelf there, and it's in the way. So I'm going to have to move this stuff to get it up there. But I thought it was really cool, and for $1, I couldn't pass up on it. It's just really, really neat. Alright, next up I've got something I almost didn't get, because when I walked up to the sale, I saw this. Which, when you look at it, it looks like either a carrying case for like a men's toiletry bag, or like a video camera. Neither of which I need. But, I don't know what possessed me to go look at it, but I decided to anyway. And now I looked in there, I was like, holy shit! Or holy crap, I'm sorry. I saw this, the Nintendo 64 kind of poking out. So I was really, really shocked to see that in there. I was really happy. It's in really good shape. It's got the expansion pack there, as you can tell. And also, on top of it was a controller, just one gray controller. It's kind of dirty, but the thumbstick's in really good shape. It snaps back very well. It's very fluid. And then there was some pretty decent games in there, a pretty good stack. So first up, I got Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Perfect Dark, and Automobili Lamborghini. And there's a couple more in here, I think. Yeah, there's quite a few more. Let's see, next up is Beetle Adventure Racing, which I've heard is actually a lot of fun. I haven't got to play it yet. 007 GoldenEye. And then, for some reason, there's two Legend of Zeldas in there, Ocarina of Time. And they're both in really good shape. He said one of them works perfectly. The other one, for some reason, when you get to fight Ganon at the very end, it glitches up and stops. So I'm hoping if I just give it a really good cleaning, that'll fix it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's got a save file where I can test it, but I'll just kind of have to hope for the best on that one. Oh, there's another one in there. And then Madden 2002, which I don't think I have that one. Maybe I do. I got a lot of black games up there. And then also at the bottom, there's a couple memory cards. A blue EA Sports one, and just another generic third-party one there. And then there's also a couple of manuals that were thrown in there. They're kind of wet and nasty, but I'll take them. Madden 2002 manual, the GoldenEye manual, and the Beetle Adventure Racing one. So I got all this here for 20 bucks. He did not have the hookup cables, which he said he would call me once he finds them because he knows he has them. But still, for 20 bucks for all this, I was really happy with it. Alright, so next up it was a really awesome Sega Genesis lot that I got with a couple of little extra things. I was very happy about this. I didn't think that... basically, the guys told me that he thought he had it. I searched the whole house with him, couldn't find it. And then one of the kids came out with it, so I don't know. It was just a weird thing. But, and as you can see, it's a Sega Genesis Model 3. And this thing it's so tiny! Look at it! It's like a little baby. I've never seen one in person, so I didn't realize how small they were. So I can understand why it was hard to find. He wasn't 100% sure if it worked or not, so this itself he gave me for a really small, or a really low price. So really happy to finally have that. So now I've got all three Sega Genesis variations. And then also a really good stack of Sega Genesis games. So I got The Lion King, Golden Axe, of course, no Genesis is complete without this, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, NBA Jam, which I don't think I have this one, I think I have the Tournament Edition one, Subterranea, which I want to say I used to play this as a kid a lot. It looks, I think I did, it looks like a lot of fun. It's kind of a space shooter, so I'm definitely really excited to get that, because I've been looking for that for a long time. This one I was really excited about as well, Batman Returns. Now I just need to get this for the Super Nintendo, and I'll be a happy camper. John Madden Football 92. And then a couple of loose carts, but these are really good ones. Double Dragon. And Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventure of Mickey Mouse, which I used to love this game as a kid. I used to run it all the time. So there's those. And then I also grabbed a couple of these little Tiger handheld electronic games. This one I was really, really happy to get. It's Batman the Animated Series, and it's in really, really good shape. My daughter, she was like driving me crazy in the car. She really wanted to play it. And she doesn't understand, you know, these things are, even back in my day when I played it, they kind of suck. I mean, they're just really hard to see. You know, you just bounce all over the place. They're not really ideal. She's used to playing, you know, like the Nintendo DS and stuff like that. So I'm going to hook this up for her later, show her what it's like. I know she's going to be disappointed, but... it's still really cool to have. I was really happy. And then this one was The Shadow, which I think was like a Baldwin movie or something like that. But anyway, I got this whole stack, the Genesis Model 3 and the games for 20 bucks. So that was a really good deal. I was really happy with that. Alright, so next up, it was kind of a lot, mostly of PS2 and PS1 games, but also a couple of Wii games thrown in there. So when I went up to the sale, this is really all I saw sitting out. It's a black PS2 Slim, which it came with the audio and video cables, and it came with the power brick, but it didn't have the part that plugs into the brick to the wall. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. So I kind of use that to haggle the price a little bit. They had this marked at like 15, but I talked them down to like $5, pretty much. But then, when I asked them if they had any games, they went inside and brought out like a whole bunch of stuff, so I'll show you all that here. Alright, so for the PS1, they had a couple other games, but these are really the ones I was interested in. And they're nothing really great, just stuff that I don't have. And they were basically asking like 50 cents a piece on all these. So, Destruction Derby 2. Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. And then for the Wii, this is all the Wii games they had, but, you know, for 50 cents a piece, oh god, I couldn't pass these up. Mario Super Sluggers, which we didn't have, and it looks like a lot of fun. Just Dance 4, which my daughter loves these games, so glad to grab that for her. God, I can't talk today. And then Wii Sports, which we didn't have as well, so... And then this last stack here, these are some of the PS2 games they had, and, oh, I guess a GameCube one, randomly. They had a huge stack of PS2 games, but, I mean, most of them I didn't have, but I really try to grab, you know, complete ones. I'm kind of semi-going for a complete PS2 collection. It's probably not a very feasible goal, but I don't want to grab anything and everything. I'm trying to be kind of picky about it. This is a game I've been wanting since the PS2 launched. I remember when it first came out and this game came out, it looked so badass, and for whatever reason, I never played it, never owned it, and I've never seen it in the wild. Anyway, that's the Bouncer, which the game's in really good shape. Unfortunately, it's in a generic case. Hopefully, I can complete that one day. But I was really, really happy to grab that so I can finally play it. Conflict Global Terror. Sprint Cars Road to Knoxville. Cabela's Alaskan Adventure. LA Rush. Yeah, just LA Rush. Which I think I probably have, actually. I'm not going to look because I'll be mad if I do. From Russia with Love, 007. And then the one GameCube they had was The Simpsons Hit and Run. So I got the PS2 Slim, all these games. I think I gave them 20 for it. They, you know, I know they were only asking 50 cents a piece, but I threw them a 20 just because I felt like that was more than fair. Oops. Okay, almost done. Okay. Can you hand me those game? Yeah, those ones. Thank you.
And that's these ones, these small ones.
Yeah.
And then I'll start with the big ones.
Actually, can you hold on and then just hand them to me when I'm done with these? Alright, so the next sale I went to, when I rolled up, I saw like 4 or 5 kind of younger 10-year-old kids playing, which got me excited, and I know what you're thinking. Stop it. I'm not, it sounds sick. I'm not sick, I promise. But no, anytime I go to a sale and there's kids playing around, it does. I get excited because usually that means that there's going to be toys for sale, there's going to be games for sale. So I saw that, and sure enough, like the first thing that I saw was a stack of games sitting there. And so yeah, basically I got a whole random stack of stuff here for a really great price. The first thing I saw, or grabbed I guess, was a blue Game Boy Advance SP. It's not in the best shape, you know, like the top, it's got some pretty deep scratches, and it looks like there's some bubbling there on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I mean, basically I got this for like 50 cents, so I really can't complain. And then I got a bundle of GBA games to go with it. This is a video though. Sonic X, a Supersonic Hero. And then some of these games are pretty good. I was pretty glad to grab. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. God, I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And Robotech, the Macross Saga, I guess that says. And then I also got some Game Boy games. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command for the Game Boy Color. Shrek Fairy Tale Freakdown, I guess is what it says.
Yep, that's what it says.
That's kind of weird. Freakdown?
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Reading it.
Oh, you read? Oh, you read it. Okay.
Earlier.
Super Mario Land. That's a weird title for a game. Battletoads. Oh, some more GBA games. I'm sorry. Madden 06 and Pac-Man the Classic Series in this neat little case. And Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge and Monster Truck Madness. Oh, Lord. And then, again, they had like a random assortment of Xbox 360 games, PS2, all kinds of stuff. So I picked up Assassin's Creed Altair's Chronicles for the DS. Twisted Metal Head On. This I was pretty happy to get. I don't really come across these kind of games really ever. Mega Man X4. Super Scribblenauts for the DS. And all these games were complete in really good shape. They had some, some pretty good titles in there. A couple I had to pass up because either they were missing the manual or the discs were really scratched up. Twisted Metal for the PS3.
TMNT for the PS2. Dead Island, the Game of the Year edition, and this is brand new sealed. And as you can see, they were only asking $5, so that's pretty cool. Gears of War Judgment. And finally, Armored Core 4. And when I was asking them if they had any more gaming stuff, they said that they had like a couple more Game Boys, but one of the kids, he would not come off of it, which is really weird because all the Game Boy games that I picked up were his, and those were all of his games, so apparently he's just keeping the system. He got rid of all the games, so but his parents were trying to get him to sell it. I didn't want to push the issue. I don't like to do that, but anyway, I got that huge stack of games, Game Boy Advance, all those games and everything for $25, so I was really happy with that. Alright guys, so down to the last set of stuff that I got. The last stuff I got here, it's not game related, but it's toys, so I really honestly don't come across toys very often here for some reason. Usually when I do, they're really, really nasty and like missing arms, or it's like baby toys. So they had a huge, huge table full of toys. I spent like 15 minutes digging through everything, but they are asking a lot on some of the stuff. And most of it didn't come with the weapons, didn't come with the accessories. And, I mean, I don't know. I just felt like they were asking too much, so I grabbed some of the cheaper stuff they had. So first up, you want to hand me that? Thank you. First, I grabbed this really awesome Batman. It looks like it's a jet that you can take the wings off and everything, and it looks like it turns into a boat or something like that.
Or a car.
Or a car, yeah. It was really cool. It was only $1, and I looked at the bottom on here. It was made in 1995, so I'm guessing this is from Batman and Robin, which kind of sucks, but it's still really cool looking regardless, and it was really cheap. So also grabbed this 11-inch Ninja Turtle Leonardo figure. It didn't come with the swords, unfortunately. There's supposed to be a whole bunch of weapons back here. They were missing as well, but they were asking like $5 on it or something like that, $4 or $5. Wasn't too bad. Grabbed this little random Batman figure. Again, he's got a little spot back here, so obviously he's supposed to have like a jetpack or some kind of accessory. They didn't have it, but it was cheap, and it's kind of cool looking. And I was hoping he would fit into that bat wing, or that Batmobile thing, but he's way too big. I was trying to give my kids something to do while I was shopping. Also grabbed this really, really awesome Iron Man figure here. It's really cool. It's in pretty good shape, and it doesn't look like it. I don't think it had any accessories, so I was really happy to grab that. And then finally, I grabbed a little baggie. It had two of this same figure, but I'll just show you guys this one. It's a little Finn figure. I absolutely love Adventure Time. It's one of my all-time favorite cartoons. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely give it a go. It's on Cartoon Network. It's kind of got like a Zelda feel to it. You know, they're always on adventures, like in a medieval world, and it's just, the sense of humor is so goofy. It's just right up my alley. My daughter and I, we watch it all the time. So, yeah, they didn't have Jake. I wanted Jake and Finn. It would have been awesome, but you know, whatever. So, anyways, for that lot of toys, I paid $10, so it was a pretty good deal. Alright guys, so that's everything I got this week. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff. I was really, really happy with everything that I got. So it definitely made up for the last couple of weekends of garage sailing. I know the last couple of videos I made, there was quite a bit of stuff, but that was only because Craigslist basically saved my hiney. So very, very happy with everything this week. I've got another deal worked out for tomorrow. I'm getting a huge, huge box of games. So the next pickup video I'll do, I'm really excited to show you guys all that stuff. And yeah, like I said, I will get the video for the subscriber contest up tomorrow. Check back. I'm probably going to do an unboxing for the Drakengard 3. And that is it, guys. So I want to thank you all very much again for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great weekend.